you guys are aware, President Trump has been a divisive figure to say the least. And he had run his campaign on, things like banning Muslims from entering the country, as well as building the wall and sending the immigrants back, deportations, etc., etc. And now a California Trump-supporting minister is now facing deportation. So somebody who supported Trump, who's a California minister, is now being deported. We're going to read into this story. The irony is huge. Here's what Raw story says. Whhen Jorge Ramirez, an undocumented minister in Oceanside, California, encouraged his daughter, who is a citizen, to vote for President Donald Trump, he didn't expect that his favorite candidate's policies would lead to his deportation. But according to the San Diego Union Tribune, Ramirez is awaiting deportation all the same. He's been in detention facility since May, when Border Patrol staked his house out and detained him. Trump said, "Let's keep all the good people here and all the bad people out," Ramirez, who both doesn't have a criminal record and has not previously been given a deportation order, told the Union Tribune. "That's great, but I'm here," Ramirez said. "If I'm here, anybody can be here. I'm not saying I'm the best person in the world, but I've tried to live a good life." Despite Trump issuing the executive order that led to his ordered deportation, Ramirez, who came to the United States at age 11, so he was still a child, a kid, said he still supports the president and considers himself a Republican. So this brings me to a huge conundrum, right? Because I start to really question this, because you have somebody who I want to support. Remember, I was going to support him anyway before the Trump thing, because I think that people who are undocumented immigrants who are already here and living should be given amnesty right away. I think that they should automatically become citizens, because they're just looking for a better opportunity in life, and they're not hurting anybody in the process. Now, also, it becomes very complicated. Oh, I was going to say, also, he came when he was 11, so he was still a child. So, really, it wasn't even that voluntary. So he just ended up here, and what are you supposed to do, send him back to somewhere where he hasn't been in years? But now it becomes problematic. When you are now being faced with deportation as a result of an executive order from President Donald Trump, who's a Republican, and Republicans have always hated immigrants. It's been, ever since the party flip. This is pretty stupid, and I don't even know what to say. Should I feel sympathy for morons who vote against, literally directly against their own interests, and fuck over the country? So this douchebag voted for Trump. He didn't vote for Trump. He advised his daughter, who's a citizen, to vote for Trump. So, should I give this fool any sympathy because he advised his daughter, who's a citizen, to vote for a egotistical orange buffoon who's now trying to take away 23 million people's health insurance, trying to legally be able to do a legal Muslim ban, per quote from Rudy Giuliani, and all of these different things. I mean, he's making us look like a fool on the world stage, and Merkel said that the EU can't rely on the US anymore. I mean, I don't have any sympathy for you, dude. I mean, if you had learned your lesson and said, okay, I'm no longer a Republican, fuck Trump, I would have said, okay, it's understandable, kind of, a little bit. Even then it would be tough, but now, go fuck yourself, dude. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.